Ooh, it's slippery. Oh. How often do you get extremely uncomfortable? One of the things we're going to be doing today is stepping into this ice cold water. We don't want to do it.
Oh God.
Oh God.
That is significantly colder than
Yeah, right around 40 degrees, man. That's the best part, is we don't want to do it, but we're going to, because it's tapping into our resilience. Cold therapy is so beneficial holistically for our overall mind, body, and spirit. It really tests the mental capacity. Because if you can overcome this in our daily lives with minor stressors, such as the guy who cuts you off in the highway, you won't just flick him off and get all pissed off and, adrenaline rush and all that. Instead, you'll control all of that anxiety and stress that is elicited from those situations. One of the words I want you guys to memorize and remember is hormesis, which is basically what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It's those small and short-term things that you do on a daily basis, weekly basis, however often, that are extremely challenging on your nervous system, your body, and what they do over time is build that resilience. So cold therapy is a good example. Sauna is a great example, because if you sat in those things long term, you would actually die. You would eventually die. But doing it in the short term elicits a lot of human growth hormone. It supports you with overall testosterone and immune system regulators, so it's extremely potent to tap into these types of things. Working out's another great example, right? When we lift weights, we don't want to be doing that all the time, every single day for long bouts of time, because over time it degrades our nervous system and overall health. So instead, we do it for about 45 minutes or an hour 3 times a week. That's a great way to go. So all these little things with hormetic stressors, if you begin to accumulate those over time in your daily life, they're going to make you a more resilient human being. And that's why Daniel and I are going to be jumping into this water, however long we can manage, practicing transferring that breath work, really controlling the breath and controlling the nervous system in this extreme, intense stressor. And that way, like I was saying, you can go into your daily life not feeling as stressed, right? All that paperwork you have to get done, all those calls, all that amount of the work that's stacked up, you can regulate that much easier, right? When your kids are yelling at you and you're just like, I want to, rip their head off. Instead, you'll be like calm and you'll work through it. On top of that, the fat burning capacity, converting white fat to brown fat. Brown fat is basically metabolically active. It's loaded up in mitochondria. As you remember from high school biology, this is basically the powerhouses of the cell. They increase our energy production. So if you can have more brown fat in your body, you're going to have a higher metabolism. So that's a benefit of cold therapy, boosting your metabolism, converting white fat to brown fat. Another benefit is over cognitive benefits, right? If you're feeling depressed, you're feeling down, go into this and it's a shock on the nervous system, a massive rush in adrenaline and overall dopamine. So dopamine, adrenaline, and serotonin increases afterwards. So if you can boost all those neurotransmitters, you're going to feel better about yourself and your life. You ready to jump in, Daniel, and test out this crazy cold exposure?
I'm a good blend of nervous but also very excited.
That's what I'm saying. What's your intention, Daniel?
Dude, I don't even
Let's
know.
flip the camera over. I want to get a little idea about this. What's your intention, dude?
1, I trust you, which we'll see if that's a good idea in about 20 minutes. And then 2, I'm really interested in the mental health, mental clarity benefits.
Okay.
I struggle a lot with anxiety and depression and low energy, low mood. So last time we did this, I felt almost like a high feeling. It was insane. So
okay, let's get that high. You ready? Try to get the shoulders. Yeah, it feels like needles. Oh. I don't know how long I can do this. You guys, breathe in through the belly. Oh, my testicles are so cold. Look at my throat. Ah! Woo! It really helps. Woo! Woo! All right. Oh man, how do you feel, brother?
Those last 10 seconds, I actually started feeling pretty good, but there was like a good 45 seconds to a minute where I was seriously considering just getting out. Oh.
That's the best part.
Oh. I feel very proud of myself for sticking into it though.
Yeah, man. All right, let's talk about this. What is going through my body right now? Massive surge of stress hormones, adrenaline.
Mm-hmm.
Extremely protective for all my cells right now. My mitochondria is totally
hard to think
fired up. Oxygenation is increased when you tie in Tumo breath work, aka Wim Hof, you might be familiar with. So really breathing in through the belly, through the diaphragm. Practicing that breath work helps tremendously. Just shaking it out, moving all that lymph around, all that stagnation in these tiny little areas of our body. Shaking it out, feeling that freedom. Let's keep going. Woo. Describe how you feel a little bit more, just a little bit more in depth.
My body is both numb and burning. I don't know, man. I think my brain is still recalibrating, I think, but I feel ready to go, just like run a marathon.
Oh yeah. Well, hopefully this inspires you guys to get out, get some cold therapy in, subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss a beat on future videos coming out. Daniel, thank you for joining me, brother.
Thank you.
Woo! Ah.